Well, I mean, these were cathedrals to the working class. It started off as a mutual aid society. During the war with Spain, there was a lot of groups here in Tampa that would raise money for guns and ammo to fight Spain in Cuba. And then after the war was won, those groups formed into the Cuban National Club. And then a few years afterwards, in 1902, they changed the name to Círculo Cubano de Tampa. And at that time, because of the pressures of Jim Crow, the club separated. It used to be before it was Afro-Cubans and white Cubans were in the same club. Afterwards, they had to separate, and you ended up with Martí Marcelo and Círculo Cubano. And so the Círculo Cubano started its first clubhouse in 1907, and that burned down. And in 1917, they built a building that is standing there today, a 4-story yellow brick building that's very beautiful and probably one of the most complicated and ornate in Ybor City.
Can you tell us about why that is?
Well, I mean, these were cathedrals to the working class. You know, you go into a lot of southern small towns and you see the church, and the church spire is the biggest thing in downtown. And Ybor, the clubs were. These were the cathedrals of the working man and woman. They were built to give a social life to the cigar manufacturers, the cigar workers. These people would come from Cuba. They would work in the factories here, and it was pretty segregated back then. So if you were Latin, you didn't go to downtown. You had to kind of do your own thing. And in Tampa's first early days, it was not a great place to live. Dirt streets, mosquitoes, alligators, kind of like you know, where we put our immigrants today down in Everglades. And so a lot of them would just go back to Cuba. Havana was this great city. It's fantastic, arts, culture, and Tampa was nothing. And it was only a day trip back and forth between the two. In order to keep them here, they started the mutual aid societies. And so for a small amount of money, we would provide anybody who belonged to us with health care. So we would provide them with doctors, hospitalization. We provide them with a place to be buried. We would provide them with things to do. So you could go there to drink in the cantina. Cuban Club originally had a basketball court, had 2 bowling lanes, had a swimming pool, had a theater. So outside of work, the mutual aid society took care of the rest of your life. This helped cement and keep those workers here.